Hello everyone, we are back once again for another Super Seducer. This will be chapter 4, I believe. Is that right? Yeah, we've done 3 of these so far.
Yeah.
First one we got was it Casanova? Then we got Super Seducer, and then we went down to Average Joe.
Yeah.
The third one. Yeah. So yeah, we got to pick ourselves back up today. Get back up to hopefully Super Seducer will be the goal. Anybody got anything else to say about anything?
Yeah. Well, I just want to defend us and say one of the reasons is because some of the times when we went for what we thought, because we obviously tried to go for like some of the funny wrong answers sometimes for humour and entertainment value, and what happened is sometimes we went for the funny wrong ones, but actually they were still kind of okay, they just weren't great, and that kind of counted against us.
Yes.
Because we went for too many not ideal ones.
Yes, exactly, yeah. And Dylan, got anything to say yourself?
No, I'm just looking forward, obviously, to playing, and let's see how we can do.
Great, inspiring stuff. Right, so let's get into it.
Yeah.
Here he comes. Nice shirt, I have to say, Richard. Right, so let's go. Ask if someone is using that chair, then sit with her. Bit cheeky. Stay standing and ask what she is reading. Ask her opinion of what to get as a present for your female friend. Sit down as you ask. We already had that. Accuse her of pretending to read, when she is really hunting for men. Tell her you've read that book and and that he dies in the end. I actually think that last one could work.
No,
that's the thing. Like, I mean, at least
spoilers though.
But it's also possible that she would just be like, this is a political book I'm reading. Like, I already like she's reading Mein Kampf. Yeah, I already know Hitler dies.
Yeah.
By the way, sorry, I just want to quickly interrupt and say, does anyone know what a burrata is?
A burrata.
It's in the background.
Look,
and it's like written in big letters.
Burrito.
He films these in Eastern Europe, so who the hell knows what's going on there? Anyway, I think accuse her of pretending to read when she's...
Oh, sorry, that's it.
Hunting for men, that's the funny answer.
Yeah. Sorry, I actually didn't even pay attention to that one.
Oh, wow.
You're right.
A coffee shop, it just looks like someone's house.
It looks like a fucking living room, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, it really does.
There we go. She's enjoying herself.
Yo.
There's like some creepy music in the background.
Hi, can I help you?
Don't look surprised. Come on. I know you were just
That's a bit
reading
quiet.
that book. And you're like, oh, there's a guy. I hope he comes and picks me up. I'm just going to pretend I'm reading this book and he'll think I'm really smart. And here I am. It's your lucky day.
Is this a shtick? Are you trying to be funny?
Dick, it's a happy moment for you because I've come and talked to you.
I can't tell if you're joking.
No, not at all. I mean, there you are. Blonde hair, short dress. Nice, by the way.
Okay, first of all, I don't need to explain my choices to you. Eurotrash. So why don't you just...
Oh, because she's American.
Go.
She called him Eurotrash.
Ouch, Richard, ouch.
Oh, God. Well, I actually have a boyfriend.
I refuse to accept that people from Britain are included in Eurotrash.
Yeah. I thought this was going to be, by the way. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't think this was what it was going to be. I think it would have been funnier if it was accuse her of pretending to read because she can't read. I just saw some guys. Come on, we all know you're illiterate.
I'll tell you what, as well, I didn't want Brexit to be called Eurotrash.
Because you're truly a disgusting human being.
Well, that's one opinion.
On my lucky day, on my worst day, I can do better than you. So I'm not interested.
That was quite a good one.
I think
on my lucky day or on my worst day, I can do better than you.
Homeless man would be an okay choice between the two of you.
Well, I am unemployed.
Wow.
I'm not.
Speaking of homeless men, that's quite funny actually.
Okay, now put the book down.
So being a homeless man isn't so bad.
Really,
I would say, speaking of homeless man, my sister was like complaining about somebody, and she was like, he looked like a homeless man, and then there was literally a homeless man
He's like a football
next to
player,
her.
American football.
Like, I know that sounds made up, but it was like in Weymouth, where obviously like they're all poor because it's the west of England. And so there's a homeless guy. It's pretty awkward.
Great.
Oh my god, this is going on so long.
This is like...
Yeah, I think, you know what, you're saying like you don't want this to be an hour and 45 minutes. I think part of it is like he's just decided to really lean into the whole improv thing.
Seriously. You need to just go.
I'll go now.
You need to go.
I do believe that it's improv.
Maybe, but maybe this will work.
And like that's why they're doing it.
Who knows? Maybe his business card plan works. We'll have the women around him. It's like, just leave me your business card.
Now that was funny, of course. In the game, definitely, and you should carry on choosing funny choices.
Of course it was.
However, in real life,
he validated us.
the overall
Yeah.
concept that when you approach a woman, you should be trying to brighten up her day, make her feel good, give her some, interesting feelings, and by being very aggressive, obviously you're doing the opposite, and it's really bad karma.
Bad karma. I think we should go for E. I think, look, it's either going to be wrong or right, and I think that's going to be a funny.
Good point.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I kind of get you. Like, it's not going to be a sitting down one.
Yes, it's not going to be a clothes-on answer. Yes.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah, that's it. Let's see.
Go on, Richard.
This is going to be a good move.
Hey,
He dies at the end.
Hi.
what you got there?
You know what?
A book.
He does. If she was reading Mein Kampf, he does actually die at the end.
That
doesn't
one.
I know, yeah.
You read it?
He dies in the end.
Yeah, he does.
Sorry to spoil it.
I've actually read it before.
Oh, you read it before? So you like it that much, you're reading it again?
Well, I read it when I was a lot younger, and I don't know if I understood it, so I thought I should read it.
She was very non-receptive to the funniness.
Yeah, I know.
Brenna,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
Brinner.
This seems very awkward. Oh my god, wait, this might be...
Oh, there we go.
Again, it can work if you deliver
She
it
seems so
correctly.
uninterested, but she was like,
Maybe
nice
she'll
to meet
look
you.
confused
Yeah,
at the
again,
word.
the
You can
underwear
still
off
carry
is
it
the
on,
best
but
answer.
it's
Again,
actually
we
got
love that
very
feature
high
of this
chance
game.
success.
Girls.
I think it would be funnier to just say, like, Dumbledore dies at the end, because then you've got the possibility that she isn't, it's very unlikely she's reading.
Okay.
You know.
So find out about her. Use books as a way to show off.
Oof.
That's always a great move, really it is.
Yeah.
Say that her hair is kind of nice and transition to inviting her back to your
Oh,
house.
that's not even our goal.
I know, right? Ask whether she comes here often.
Yeah, and then be like, well, I'll tell you where you would come very often. My house.
Yeah.
Just combine the two.
Yeah, I mean, C is obviously the funny answer, yes.
Yes. Well, the thing is, C's not even that funny, but yeah, I mean, A...
No, but we want to see a bit more of Richard
A probably
improv,
works.
don't we?
No, yeah, sorry, yeah, we'll do C, but I was also just trying to think ahead because I was interested. Okay.
No, I like your hair. It's nice colour and long.
Thank you.
But just one
Thank
thing,
you.
I think it would look really, really good if maybe you washed it and conditioned it and stuff.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
Some conditioner, nice brand, and just use that in the morning so it would look lustrous,
Well, that is a helpful tip.
like mine.
I will.
Lustrous.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he has got nice hair.
Isn't it? Just so happens.
I wouldn't say really. It's like
Actually, you know what? It's a bit frizzy.
Yeah.
Now I think about it.
Yeah, it's-
Actually, that's not great.
Never heard
his
of it.
hair is
You
not
could come
nice.
back
Like
and I'll wash your hair. You know, like they do when you go for a
Yeah.
haircut and you kind of lean back. And
Yeah, I
they're
hate
actually in the
shoulder
shower,
length
obviously,
brunette
so they
hair
don't
on
have
men.
seats, but I can wash your hair really nice. I've got this great Aveda,
that's
natural,
funny.
organic. And
Are you
whatever.
inviting me to your house to wash my hair?
Yeah, it'd be great.
Honestly,
honestly,
This is a
alpha
very
move.
perfect for me.
Very close though.
I'd go,
Sure.
hey babe, yeah,
Tempting,
how about I wash your
but-
hair?
But no.
No.
I'm going to pass.
All right. Well, we'll meet again, right? If it's meant to be,
Maybe.
then we will bump into each
If
other.
it's meant to be.
Who knows where? Who knows when? But
Fair
we
enough.
will meet again.
She probably goes to that coffee shop regularly, so he could
Yeah.
actually turn that into...
He'll be
that's
back
one of my
next
favourite
Thursday.
moments in the game, and it does show a good positive trait, which is persistence. And in reality, maybe she
Okay.
would have broken and started laughing and actually liked you. But there's a point where you need to say, okay, I respect this girl. She said
Hero.
no to me, 22 times. I think that's
Again, I
enough.
can't believe-
I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to say, you know what, I'm going to go now.
22
but
times.
Just wanted to say,
That's the
you're
limit.
wonderful,
Once we
you're
get to
lovely.
22.
Yeah,
Pleasure to
20
meet you. Bye-bye, have a good
Remember,
day. You go.
21
That way
no's
you're
and
leaving
one-
in a nice,
one yes.
gentlemanly way,
It's
creating
still a
Yes.
yes.
It's still a
bit of
yes.
a better
Yeah.
impression. So
Richard has
try and
learned
aim
from
for
that Family Guy
although,
clip.
It's one of my favourite choices, like I said.
Oh,
But he took a good message out of it, which is that
Yeah.
22 knows that's it. Okay, once you reach 22. So, A is very kind of obvious.
bit
D, no, actually,
beatery.
D kind of works.
It's a bit beat. to it.
yeah, I think
D,
D is a good one.
it's it's more specific, which I think,
Yeah.
A is general, so
Yeah.
you can't go wrong, but yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll go for D.
I think we'll find out about her later.
So,
Yeah.
do you come here often to this coffee shop?
He's
not
very
really.
mellow
No,
here,
first
Richard.
time maybe, second time.
I've been here.
Yeah, he clearly, it's kind of weird.
That's
He
cool.
drank a coffee yet?
No, this is
Maybe
like
that's why he went.
Coffee
That's why he
shop,
went.
or
Oh,
just
maybe
not
it's one of those
much
kind of
coffee
Amsterdam
drinking
coffee
going on?
shops.
Or you take it
yeah,
all
like
in.
nobody is here as well.
I do
Like,
all of those things.
Well, why would she let anybody into her living room?
Yeah,
They
good
say
point.
variety is the spice of life.
Richard just walked into someone's living room,
So
sat
it's good that
down.
You don't come here often and do the same thing and sit in the same
He really
room,
is
right?
chill.
I know.
You know, he should have done like some ASMR videos instead of. So actually,
We
no,
want to stay
correct.
away from the standard questions, the standard answers.
Ah,
And this one's just
standards.
an
Every single
example
one of them
the
was
usual
standard.
Lame stuff that guys
They're a
come
bit
up with, so
safe,
don't
though,
do it.
aren't they? Maybe you should have showed
You know,
up
it makes
that
you wonder
way.
whether or not.
How are you able to be free
Yeah.
in the middle of the morning on a Thursday?
Oh my god, it was a
Well,
Thursday.
it's
That's
good,
great.
right? It's kind of from the laptop, from home, or from anywhere. But it's like internet stuff, and with America, so in Europe, I need to wait until they wake up and whatever. So
Right.
I'm kind of free.
Yeah.
And then can be working at home, lying in
3-hour
bed,
time
lying
difference
on
from
the
like
balcony.
Bucharest.
Generally lying down working.
Oh no, not
So
3,
when-
like
How
8.
about you? How come you're not at work?
Well, I'm a. I
Oh,
work
he
at the
could have used that
university, so I
lying
have
down
kind
working
of
line to
an
transition
unusual
into calling
schedule.
her a
I have
hooker.
some free time
Oh,
during
yeah.
the day, and I work in
But
the
he didn't.
evenings.
Yeah, that's what
Clothes on.
that's what hookers do in Thursday mornings. Yeah,
That
they hang
wasn't-
out at coffee shops.
It was just standard conversation. That wasn't part
Yeah.
of the game.
Yeah. No, but Dylan, no. This you've got to always be ready.
It's all part of the story, though.
Yes. So guess that he teaches sex ed at the university.
Good.
Yes. So you didn't go to university, and that's a waste of time. Well, we know why he didn't go to university. It's because he got bullied at school. So that's
Oh yeah, he did say that.
yeah.
Didn't
So
he?
don't lie like you're saying it's a waste of time, Richard. Find out whether she loves her job or is doing it just for money. I guess A is going to be the funniest one.
Yeah, yeah. But the thing is, again, like here's the thing. Sometimes they'll throw you off of the old, like she takes it as a joke thing. Like that. That's what happened with the insist that you have the same name as her thing. But yeah, like so. If it goes wrong, will be yeah.
I think-
So we'll see.
I think
We'll do
C's
it.
the correct answer.
So what do you teach?
I
at
agree,
university?
Dylan.
Let me guess. So
Also, who would teach sex ed at university?
Oh, careful.
Yeah, that's a good
You
point.
might even know
Actually.
that
somewhere
by the time you're at
nice,
university.
outfit and heels.
Like it's like really by university they should be pretty much
Yeah, that's
pretty
a,
much know about university.
kind of a year 6 thing, really.
Look at you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is year 6 now,
You know,
isn't it?
ancient
So, yeah.
history or something.
Well,
are you?
it was when I was
sexy and
a
whatever.
kid, Dylan. Don't know what
Was it?
fucking private
Okay, yeah,
school.
this is going
Guessing I'm
bad.
dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb to teach sex? It's very valuable for children these days. You know, safe sex.
Okay, Rick, can't fucking help that.
Sex or whatever you teach.
Somebody check
What
if
do
he's
you
on the
teach
Epstein flight
in
logs.
sex?
Oh
Wow.
my gosh, I
Not that you can
You
teach
should-
me anything.
This is very uncomfortable.
Well, it's when it comes to sex, not to blow my own trumpet.
Hang on, he's not got to 22 nose yet.
I do know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Very
right. Yeah.
experienced.
I'm
Years,
sure you are.
years and years. Supermodels, whatever.
Okay.
Lots of experience. So maybe we could meet and I give you some of my ideas, or better yet, show you.
So there we go.
No,
Yeah.
just leave.
Yeah, the eyebrows
Say
were.
no, do you mean
very
yes,
alpha.
or-
I mean, no.
Remember the one where he like snuck up behind
No.
them?
Yeah. You go, hello, girls.
no.
Yeah, like that.
No, like, you should leave right.
Not bad meaning good, like Michael Jackson.
No, like,
Oh, Dylan.
thinking
That's
about
still
calling
not
me.
Okay, well look, it's
Good.
lovely meeting
Great.
you. I did
Hey,
have
Dylan,
to
that
go,
would be
and
one of
actually
the
I've
bad
got
options.
another-
Do your Michael Jackson
Great.
impression.
being friendly. I didn't
Yeah.
actually want to date
I'm
you. I was
sure
just-
she's a
it's just-
treat.
This can work in real life. This Michael Jackson impression.
Cool, maybe
If
see
you
at the
if
university,
you deliver it
been
if you
to
deliver
the
it
sex
correctly.
class. Not that I need it.
Oh, that's just
Great.
laughing though.
Okay, so the real life lesson here is not to take things too sexual too quickly.
That's a good lesson.
It rarely works. If it does work, it's when she's drunk in a bar. Definitely not in the daytime when she's reading Kafka.
Okay, great. Yeah, stay away from those Kafka girls.
See, B sounds like it could be judgmental, but then maybe he'll say having a strong opinion's good.
Yeah.
C,
I think it's
and
C.
then like C, I think is right.
Yeah. B is just
You teach at the
whining.
university. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And tell me, do you?
He
Actually
really
like
doesn't
what you
sound
do, or just
interested. I
fun?
think this is like
No,
the
I really
third
do like
one.
what I do.
The third one.
Yeah, they
he's-
do it,
Like
yeah.
making a
Yeah, he's
difference
recorded
in
3 already
society
today.
and-
Yeah.
Yeah, they record it in bulk.
I
Yeah.
actually do. I honestly.
The thing is, like, I
What
would
do
feel
is
like
important,
most people,
and
like, if
that
someone teaches at university, I imagine that's
information I
the
convey
kind
will
of
be
job
valuable to
you
these
do
people and
because you're passionate about it.
I mean,
Like, if she, like, worked in
still
marketing or
remember,
sales, it would be a
my
valid
teachers
question to say,
from
do you actually like
primary
it or are you just doing it for the
school.
money?
In
But if she's
Oh
like,
yeah, because there's so
working
much
at it,
money in
Did
marketing
you
and
like the
sales, Michael.
subjects most, where the
Exactly.
teachers were
I mean,
Millions.
actually, you know what?
Right, so maybe
Our
you
professors
weren't
actually
interested in that subject.
paid that well.
They are actually.
I don't think they
are
are.
quite
Changed the
well
whole
paid.
course of someone's
I would
life.
say.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't they
I'm
pay
looking
better
back
than
and
that?
thinking, what
with
years
the
of
amount they
school are your
charge
favorites?
for
And I
Well,
assume
whatever you
tuition.
had to
paid better than
teachers,
janitors
because
as well.
you learn
Much better than
whatever you learn.
janitors.
And you did
I think they
I
did
think so.
strike though
I
at
hope so.
a while back.
No, I like it, to be honest.
But I think they are quite
and the
well
world
paid.
became.
A lot of them
Can I say that it would really put the loony left in their place if the professors went on strike? Let me tell you, the university professors went on strike, and a generation of kids were saved from the loony leftists.
Look, we're not doing well so far, guys. Like, we've only got third right.
An interesting conversation. Whether she's into a job, she can tell you why, or she's not, and she can tell you something else that she's passionate about.
Ask what exactly that is. Suggest, this is American culture. Suggest it's about inventing donuts and burgers.
That's good.
Challenge her to explain why this is important. Make her feel good about her job. I think A is going to be a good
joke one.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm a little bit.
But again, it could work as a joke.
Strange that there's even a subject about it, because American culture. Couldn't you teach that in like, I don't know, half a day or something?
American culture.
Alpha.
Like you invented a burger and a donut and.
I disagree. I don't think it is.
What if
I
he
think that's a very
pivoted to hardcore
English
racism?
perspective.
Which is like, they haven't got any culture in Detroit,
Honestly,
in Manhattan.
that should be an option. Like, pivot to hardcore race.
Just like say American culture is bad because there's too many black people.
Say American society
People
is
don't
not
say
pure enough.
offensive things to Americans.
Like the Amerimat.
Okay, well,
I mean, you'll tell
Yes.
me more and I'll get to know. Maybe you'll teach me. But I mean, I do like donuts, so that's one thing America.
We've done that.
Big win there, so that's good.
This might be good.
I'll tell them you said so.
Close on, maybe.
Although
It is closed on,
kind of
damn it.
playfully,
Fuck
might
me,
be
man.
Okay, it's probably not the best time to be.
We're 50-50 by the way.
insulting and
Okay.
Teasing, so not the best option.
All right. You know what? I honestly thought, Richard, that went really badly. Oh.
I've
Yeah.
got this problem where I can't print all the copies that I need.
Oh, she looked back
I
at
want my
him.
students to all have their own copy to take home.
That's not
But
going
then
to
I
help.
Oh my god, that face.
So what do you think I should do?
That looks so stupid.
Oh god, that's funny. Right, say it must be annoying and tell her to ask for a bigger printing allowance. Tell her that if she has a colleague she doesn't like, she can ignore them. Be general and vague because you didn't listen. Be honest.
We didn't listen.
Be honest and say you were just distracted by the girl. I think D would be.
You were distracted
a bad
by
answer.
girl.
Oh yeah, just by girl.
Oh, yeah, by girl. Yeah, by girl.
Yeah, just,
So yeah, D seems like it would be bad.
my vote is for D. What about you
I don't
two?
think any of them are actually joke answers, though. None of them are like. I mean, some of them are quite
None
bad.
of them are necessarily hilarious, but
That's the most. Look, like we got to get some good content here. We got to fucking go for it. Come on.
Yeah.
okay.
Absolutely.
But again,
It's all
this
about
could be
the
hurting our
content,
score
isn't it?
because if it's a close on,
It's
You know
honesty,
what?
though, isn't it? Girls dig honesty.
No. To be honest,
Yeah.
Did you see that girl that just walked by? Yeah, she's gone now, but she had like amazing long legs.
okay, this is not
and
going
just
well.
the perfect,
Okay,
arse in there.
Michael, it's okay.
perfect.
She looked back and.
I mean, it's good because like it means that we're going to get. So this is going to be sat on his own.
Distracted.
Yes.
Anyway, give me a second.
That's really, I think he's chilled enough.
So,
I know, right?
Something about work.
This would work well if she was a lesbian. I'm
Yeah,
getting something to kind of
never
talk
mind.
about.
Never. That's the thing she said. No, I didn't know.
It's
So
not important.
it's off the cards.
Okay.
Probably not work, but otherwise it is in your life.
Yeah.
The lesson
Good,
here is that
good,
there's
good.
one thing being honest, which is, saying actually that girl distracted me, and then there's another when you're going into all the detail and being kind of dirty. Girls just aren't ready for that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think
To be fair, it doesn't actually say be dirty about
There's
it.
no-
But
Yeah, I don't think
option.
admitting it.
For him to just
Yeah,
go
it was-
yeah, I think admitting it in general is going to be pretty difficult.
Yeah,
Um,
I think A or B. I don't know, man. Fucking A, maybe.
But-
I like A.
but the thing is A actually related to what she said? Because I wasn't paying attention.
Yes.
Like, what if it's to catch you?
I wasn't
Okay.
paying attention either. Yeah, I was distracted by the girl too.
Yeah, see, I find it a bit weird that like one of the options is suggesting you didn't listen, and the other option necessitates.
We
that
all
you
know,
did listen.
Michael, when you're chatting up a girl, you can go back in time and
Yeah, that's
listen
true,
to what
yeah,
they
sorry, I
say.
forgot that.
Yeah, forget that.
Yeah,
All right, A.
yeah, we'll go for it.
Well,
That'll be
that's
funny.
bad, so I guess you don't have
I don't
enough,
think it
like,
will be
papers
funny.
to
I think
students.
it's a very boring answer, but I think it's right. So
I guess you can offer more allowance or get them to share, but yeah, it's annoying.
This goes on.
I
Oh no.
weren't distracted by
Oh,
the sexy
it
pics
seems
of
like you're not
Dubai,
the super
and
seducer,
that's
Michael.
something that you can use that there. Well done for paying
Oh,
attention.
so I see.
and
So if
getting
you
the
were
right
distracted too, then you're also not
So you've
paying
got your
attention.
teaching thing.
So what we've learned here
Yeah.
is
What
Luke
else
is the
important in
super
your life?
seducer.
Yes,
I
clearly.
really love
I don't get
dogs,
distracted by
and I
beautiful women,
love to
so I am
travel.
not.
Travel.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Basically, so this suggests that like
Investment for
asexuals are the
yourself.
best super seducers
Yeah.
because they wouldn't get distracted by any sexy
they
women.
pay perfect attention to the woman who
Yeah.
they're
Europe,
speaking
I've
to.
been in Prague, Russia, Ukraine,
Oh,
Poland.
yeah, just everywhere where Richard films. Yeah.
Latvia.
Yeah.
These are all the locations Richard's been to
Europe,
film
the
these. Yeah.
former USSR, yeah?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
And tell me, what's the absolute best place you've seen? Like, if people who have never travelled anywhere say, "Where's the best place that I should see?" Where is it?
The
I would actually
gulags.
say that you should go to the United States and go see the Grand Canyon. It's
Oh
amazing.
wow, such a
Grand Canyon.
nationalist
I can't do it
there.
justice
Fucking
with
hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Sounds pretty boring.
Yeah. Tell her about.
Tell her about. Oh wow.
Yes. Tell her about your experiences in the Grand Canyon. Say that you've never been but would like to go. Say that it's boring there and they don't even have Wi-Fi. Get her to elaborate on what she particularly liked. Tell her your favourite trip was to Thailand and the details of the sexual experiences
Oh no.
you
yeah,
had
that's
there.
good.
Yes, click that.
Yeah.
Met
I
some
really
very
hope we're
interesting
gonna get
characters
like.
there.
So,
Yes.
do you travel?
Yeah, I do. I used to travel a lot more.
Please
than I do
insinuate
now.
he's a paedophile.
Yes.
Please.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking like ladyboys.
Lady
Oh,
Boy,
right,
I was
yeah.
thinking
Europe,
that.
Asia.
Because that's like
Yeah.
yeah. See,
Yeah.
yeah, Dylan and I are
Where
on
were
the same
you in
page.
Asia,
Bangkok.
I was in.
Which is worse?
Japan,
Yes.
China, Hong
Being
Kong.
into lady boys or
I like
little
Singapore,
kids.
but
Or
probably
little
my favourite
kids.
place
I
was
mean,
Like,
it's got to be. It's got to be
tell
little
me what
kids
you
because you got to
like
bear in
about
mind that like, you know,
let's
gay
just say
people
for a
exist.
single guy,
and they're not
Really?
pedophiles.
Okay.
sometimes
Sometimes.
2 women at a time. It's just like heaven. God, the things I got up to in that week.
What do you mean?
Well, all your fantasies can come true. You go to the place. There's all these chicks.
Not to mention,
Chicks.
You,
Yes,
you,
chicks.
Are you-
$60.
you're describing prostitution.
Yeah, but it's legal there, so it's okay.
That is true. If it is legal, it's
Something
okay.
admission.
It's
The
okay.
best thing is it's cheap, and they're pretty, very pretty,
Uh-huh.
and happy. Happy prostitute.
Happy prostitution.
Happy prostitutes.
like fucking free range prostitutes, you know.
Wrong.
And I made them happy.
Yeah, they're not kept in crates.
Yeah, they're allowed out into the garden for a couple of hours a day.
Yeah.
Lots
Yeah.
of these horrible, fat,
This is really-
sleazy guys,
Yeah.
and I'm very polite and friendly.
This is.
Yeah.
I'm
Do
not
you
sure
think
this is
prostitutes get happy when like a nice
Talk
guy
about
comes
this.
along? Like, do you
No,
think
of
like
course.
you
I
know,
mean, you
because
are
like
quite
usually
like
it's like I don't know, like
an
fat
honest
old
guy, that's
businessmen,
fine.
Yeah.
and then occasionally some nice guy like
And if
Richard
you
comes
ask
along, and
me-
they're like,
Oh yeah.
"Oh, do you guys?"
You got to be ready for the response. So if you ask me what I
This
like
makes
doing
me
in
happy.
Thailand,
I mean, I'm not sure
Happy
happy is the right
prostitute.
word, but they probably like prefer it. Maybe.
other places,
They're probably relieved,
a lot of
Yeah.
places,
pleasantly surprised.
Actually, no, because if you're like old and fat, probably you're not going to last, you know,
I guess I
very
just don't
long.
see
You
how it
know,
being
and
legal
it'll be
makes
over
it any
quicker.
less disgusting.
Yeah. Oh, yes, that's quicker. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like thinking, like, I bet they like
It was
prefer
quite dirty.
guys with like tiny
But anyway, we
penises
don't
over
need to
guys with
talk
big
about it.
penises. Because it's like a tiny penis is like, oh, that's easy.
Okay,
It's
so
not
Yeah.
too bad.
don't go to Thailand. Don't sleep with prostitutes. Don't tell people about the prostitutes that you didn't.
Can't
sleep
believe
with
people got
when you
mad
didn't
at this
go to
game.
Thailand, and you'll be okay.
He's giving some good advice. Like, genuinely,
Yeah.
like, don't sleep with prostitutes. Oh, he literally, so I just like clarify. Actually, what he said was, don't go to Thailand. Don't sleep with prostitutes. So it's like, okay, don't sleep with prostitutes. Probably good advice for a variety of reasons. But we're not allowed to go to Thailand. Full stop. According to him.
Yeah.
Like, apparently, it's bad move to go to.
Yeah.
It's like to be a super seducer. Don't go to Thailand.
Yeah.
Cambodia, fine.
Cambodia is fine, yeah. So I think we should go for. I think C is kind of funny, but I think that's a clothes answer.
See, D seems like it would get more kind of. I think D or A.
Yeah, I think A would probably be better because like then you'd connect with her, you know.
Yeah.
As long as you're saying good
yeah.
things
I've
about
actually been to the Grand
Yeah,
Canyon.
yeah. So, like, I went. My experience in the Grand Canyon is that I fucked a Thai prostitute. She'd come there to visit the Grand Canyon too. She
Yeah.
was struggling to pay for a ride.
Yeah, oh,
Just like every single answer is about like having sex with a Thai
yeah, they didn't
prostitute.
have Wi-Fi, but they did have a Thai prostitute.
I actually
so-
went to the Grand Canyon a few years ago.
Yeah.
Drove in the car from LA, and I think they have a limited number of people they let in, which is quite good. You know, it's not like full of hotels and Burger Kings.
Well, isn't it just massive?
Well,
Protected.
there's quite a few
like,
at the national
I wouldn't
park.
feel. Did you know actually, if every single human being in the
We
world
went
was
before
piled into the
sunset
Grand
or
Canyon,
the sunrise.
they wouldn't fill it up.
Yeah,
All
it's
day,
pretty big.
the
How's
sunset,
that? Is that
stayed
that big
overnight,
though?
and then went back. So it was very very beautiful.
It's massive,
I'd like to
Don.
go back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, well, like it's bigger than the entire
This is
volume of all
okay,
human
because it's
beings
kind
on
of
Earth
related
right
to the
now.
subject, but it's not the best answer
Oh,
because you're
that's
talking about yourself
lame.
and your own experiences.
Oh, I think my D answer
answer
would have been better. See, Luke, you narcissist.
It's just like she's talking how great it is. If you say how great it is, then it's like, oh, we've got something here, but no, clearly not. Clearly, we don't like that.
I've just googled
Oh wait,
it.
hold on, you got a question?
It takes 9 hours to drive from LA to the Grand Canyon.
I mean,
Yeah, I
he
was
probably
kind of thinking
stopped
that.
on the
Like,
way. I'm guessing.
yeah,
Well, he didn't say
Like-
that, did he?
the
He
local
didn't-
kind
he
of
didn't say
Thai establishment.
Right. Hold eye contact and wait for her to speak. just,
Good, alpha.
just stare at her.
C's probably the right answer.
Yeah,
Like,
break eye contact to look around the venue while you think of what to say. I think we should go for A.
I want to see it
Yeah.
very badly.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. And then C, say you hate awkward silences. Okay. So yeah, A. Again, the thing is, I could always see a
Wait,
way where he
Michael,
could like
Michael.
say it's good.
Get any coffee?
Well, actually, I was over by the bar just
It
before I saw
worked.
you. And
Has this actually
I
worked?
try not to drink too many.
I think it has.
Yeah, it has a strong effect on me, so I don't need that much energy. I've had enough, so I'm good.
I feel like he's gonna be like, hold a minute. He says
Oh.
he's having
Now,
the
most guys can't do this, so
Correct.
it's very cool. Makes
Just
you look
stare
very
at women
confident
and-
See, the thing
strong.
is, in a way though, like we've
Hold
got
eye
the right
contact
answer,
like
but it
this,
makes us look
and
like
you get
non-super
her to be the
seducers
one
because we
that
went for
works
it.
Yeah.
to fill the
Thinking it was a
silence.
joke.
I just
Come up
think,
with something to
yeah,
say,
if you
because
stare at a
she'll
woman,
always
just
be you,
don't break
right?
eye contact. It'll creep her out, but apparently not. That's
me
the
think you like
alpha
weird
thing to
fun.
do.
Yeah,
Since
can I say there wasn't a
as
very
long
long
as I can
silence at
remember, I've
all?
always
Like
loved
basically, he
playing
looks at
volleyball,
like
so
a
that's
second
something
and
Yeah.
she
I
said
try to
something.
do whenever I
So
can.
maybe staring somebody in the
I
eyes
played
actually
at
helps
school
them come
when
up
I
with
was in my
like
school, since then
conversation.
I didn't, but they play. I go to Barcelona.
I've played squash a
and
lot,
on the
though.
beach. Do you play beach volleyball?
I will,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he does play squash.
Are you very good?
Yeah,
You can do that.
Not
where
as
you
good as the
jump
men,
and
though.
for sure.
No,
Sorry.
women are equal to
I got
men.
hit.
The nets are higher.
I almost got hit in the head with a
Very
volleyball
cool.
in
Yes,
Weymouth.
hobby. And anything
Why
else
is
you
it
do?
like all blurry at the
Yeah,
bottom?
probably
That is
the thing I do the
such a
most
good
is study
story,
Russian.
Michael.
Thank you, I know. I mean, the full extent of it is
Right.
I was walking along and then a volleyball came past me and someone said, sorry. And I
Okay.
said, it's okay.
So she has said she studies Russian. So our first response to tell her it's stupid and that Putin is evil and Russians are just vodka drinking idiots.
When this is made.
That's going to win.
Compliment her on choosing a tough language to learn. Tell her you failed miserably
Oh, that's good.
with languages at school. Show off by telling her about all the languages you speak. I think A is. We got to go for A. We got to see what Richard has to say about Putin.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I hope he's not a NATO shill.
Oh, hopefully not.
Russia.
One of the globalists. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, to be honest. I mean, can you pick like a better country?
Pu-
Well, I know that. I mean, there's certainly.
Richard actually spent
people
like
sometimes think
5
that
years working
Europe
for
is
the CIA
more interesting
before
or
this.
safer or something, but I've spent a lot of time in Russia, and it's wonderful.
Well, I mean, look at Putin. He goes around invading everywhere, blowing stuff
You know, this
up.
is actually filmed, I think, back in
Putin is
2018.
one
Yeah.
facet
Yeah.
of
Wow,
a
hold on, so he-
complicated
Not only is he a
He knew.
seducer, but
Yeah.
he knows.
He
knows
knew
the
what the
stuff.
consequence of NATO's
Like
actions would be.
wasteland full of
No.
horrible people.
It's really not. The people are wonderful. There is some issues with alcohol.
She's still like really into it though.
Beating people up, isn't it?
You need to get out of. If you go beyond Moscow, I think you would find.
Like
in
she's
small
really
towns,
trying to
people
like
are really
engage with him
pleasant.
in good faith.
Yeah, I know, right?
She's actually trying a lot harder than.
Sounds
It's wonderful.
I like that peasant
Yeah,
or
that
pleasant.
was
And
clever.
also,
He was really
look at
proud
her,
of
I mean, they have
himself,
literary
but-
giants. Dostoevsky, he's amazing.
But-
I like how she's like so
pretty
non-receptive to his
Look
like
at-
negativity.
Yeah, I know.
stuff. I mean, what are you, like a communist? Or
And actually,
Yes, he
neither-
definitely worked for the
Love
CIA.
freedom
Yes.
and the American way and all that.
I like how she was about to say
It's
neither
not
is
a communist
Russia.
country.
No,
Oh,
but it's like a. I mean, how long
they don't
has
have
Putin been
freedom,
in
so that means
power?
they're
Like 100
communist,
years or something?
right?
Yeah, that's true.
He used to be the boss of
Communism
KGB.
is when socialism is when the government does stuff,
Yeah. No,
and
I
when it
think
does a
you
whole
can
lot of stuff,
separate yourself at
it's
all from one
communism.
aspect. You don't have to like everything about a culture to appreciate it.
So you study Russian, you like Russia, but you're not evil.
this better be a bad
That's what I'm
answer.
telling you.
Okay.
And neither
Yeah,
am
I think
I
it's
give you the benefit of the doubt.
yeah, it's getting pretty bad.
Thank you.
No, don't tell me it's clothes.
The
Oh,
lesson
thank God.
is try to be
Good.
empathetic. So
Fucking
if someone's
hell.
taken
Yeah.
the time to study Russian, why don't you
Yeah.
find out why, right? It takes a lot of effort.
Okay, so that's a
lot
clue
of
for our
energy,
correct
a lot
answer.
harder than other subjects. So
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
judge.
true.
good.
try and listen a little bit. and
I
you
would have
learn
gone for that anyway. Got to ask her about herself.
Right. Compliment her on
Um,
choosing a tough language. Tell her you failed miserably. So yeah, I think B, because
gotta
he
be
just
B.
scolded us. Yeah, for speaking about ourselves.
Yeah.
So I've got to go with B. Yeah.
Russian.
You can be
Ah,
inconsistent
you know, I mean,
sometimes,
loads of
though.
people that speak,
Oh yes, I
what,
know he
French,
can, but
English,
Yeah.
obviously
it's the best
Spanish,
hope we've
and,
got, really.
Like Russian, it's really rare to meet someone who speaks
Well,
Russian.
My mum speaks Russian.
unless you you go to Russia.
I don't really have a good reason. When I was
Yeah.
in high school, I
Exactly.
had the opportunity to do a study abroad, and my choices were France and Russia.
Why would you pick
and I
Russia?
wanted to go to France.
It's close. isn't it?
Why?
I went to
France
Russia,
and
then I
Russia.
just never quit.
She
I
picked
actually
Russia
like
because she
to
thought
say
there'd be lots of
something
sexy women there.
that we stuck with
Hey, we've
it.
established she isn't a lesbian.
You know,
Mike.
like I said, most people take the easy options all the time. So it's interesting.
So I'm so disappointed.
Damn it.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Nice one. You know,
There you
when
go.
a
Told you,
girl
told
has
you. Right, we're
something
back on
that's
track,
really
boys.
talent,
We're back on
something
track.
good.
that she should be proud of, something she's worked hard on. That's the kind of thing you don't want to tease her too much on. So, you know, say well done, say you respect that, and say why, and then go deeper into it, because, you know, you need to find out
deeper.
why she would do that, why she was interested, what would make her spend the time on it, and it's going to lead to interesting conversation, make her feel good as well.
Good stuff, Richard.
I
Good
noticed you
stuff.
have an accent. Do you mind if I ask where you're from?
Isn't it
England,
obvious?
Actually.
Whereabouts?
Was born in
Whereabouts?
London, but actually, you know what? When I was young, I lived in South London.
I like
And they
Dylan.
have a strong accent there. It's like South London and things like this.
Seth.
Oh.
Because I travelled
Yeah.
a lot and I moved. I've
Oh, Dylan
lost
lives,
my accent.
has always
But
lived his
still
entire
sound
life much
British.
further south than
Oh
London.
yeah,
I
sorry.
think you're confusing me for somebody else.
Okay. Someone who looks like a rodent, perhaps, Dylan? I don't know.
Oh, B's the right answer.
Yeah, so you like my British accent, don't you? Tell her how girls go crazy about your British accent and you get laid everywhere. Yeah, obviously that's the case. Obviously. Talk about how foreigners perceive English people and ask how people react to her as an American.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I think we go with B as the funny answer.
Yeah.
I want to see Richard brag about how good British people
It's
are
funny you should ask me about
are
that.
getting
accent.
laid
Yeah.
because, of course, we all know that's.
Crazy for it.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
we'll
it's
go
like
for
It's
it.
like the Love Actually.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Love Actually.
I'm
Yeah,
terribly
go, go.
befuddled.
God, are you British in America or in
Just so
I don't know,
charmingly
Brazil,
befuddled.
everywhere?
That's it. I'm just so charmingly befuddled. Oh, he's so dreamy.
Don't have to do anything.
That's exactly
Just
how it
talk about
goes.
The most boring subject, and the girls just
I hope this guy's a Wikipedia page. I want to know more
just
about him.
girls
Yeah.
speak
Richard.
to me based on the accent.
Yeah,
When I tra-
good
in
old
England,
Richard.
they
He's an interesting guy,
do,
you know.
When I travel, they really do.
Yeah.
So
Like now you told me he has a wife. I'm interested.
Yeah. He posted about it. He's had a wife for like
my
I think 7 or 8 years, something like that. I don't know.
Although it's very
Italian.
true.
Nah.
I like
100%
your
true.
big balls.
Don't need to say it, do you?
Even though
You
it's
don't
true.
Need to say it, even though it's
no.
true.
Yeah, the British people, we don't like to brag.
So yeah, C seems like it would be
Yeah.
more involved, whereas A's just like just asking
Yeah.
him to reaffirm kind of what she's already said.
Go see.
So you like the English accent?
Yeah.
Yeah, most people.
Oh,
like
literally,
it
we
because
start
it's
off with.
kind of sexy, but maybe that's just when I speak it. But
Uh-huh.
it's quite
Yeah, oh, she
interesting
liked that
actually
one.
being English because in
That was
some
good.
places like America, we have a very good reputation, and then some
Do
places
we?
like Spain, where all the English people go and kind of party and like the hooligans go drinking and stuff. So their reputation's
I
quite-
think
quite
I think we
bad.
have that reputation
I
in
find it
America
in
as well.
America
Like they know about like our soccer
Depends on where you're at,
hooliganism.
but I
as
guess
it were.
generally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean there was a
people
whole
have kind of
movie about
negative
it. What's it
stereotypes
called,
about the
Dylan,
United
again?
States and
Green
Americans,
Street.
But
That's it.
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah.
seems that a lot of people are willing
Starring
to take
Elijah
you
Wood,
Yes.
Yeah.
individually and not.
and he's American,
Yeah, but
so he probably
comes
spread the
over
word.
Oh, yeah.
and gets
We're
like
lucky, yeah,
ingrained
we
in
don't
kind
have
of
any
the
real,
British culture of going to football
racism
matches
or
and beating
anything
people.
really
Yeah.
bad against
I feel
footballers
like that's
anyway.
Yeah.
why a lot of
Yeah,
Americans
yeah,
know
that's true.
about English hooliganism. Yeah.
This is the right choice, and it's always interesting to talk about cultural differences so it can lead to some nice conversation.
You kind of go out partying
Do you have
with
any
like
other
people in your
outdoor,
janitor
like,
job,
active
right?
stuff you like to do?
So I'm
Yeah.
thinking you're the one who's in the
Yeah, I
best
grew up
position
in
to
the
actually
country,
try
so
out
I
some
really
of this
enjoy a lot
advice.
That's right.
nature activities.
do.
Like
I
put it to the
hiking and I
test
love
because
fishing.
you're going out, you're
Fishing.
meeting all the
Fishing, yeah.
girls.
Go
Yeah,
out
but
and
every
fishing.
every
making
primary school
notes.
teacher,
We exist.
every primary school teacher is either who's a
Interesting.
woman is either
I've
married or a
never
lesbian.
done fishing, but I loved outside as
Well, I mean, I didn't think Dylan was a janitor at a primary school though.
If you've got somewhere like that.
You know what? Actually, yeah, I don't know why I said that. It's because I had a
He's a janitor at a youth
yeah,
centre.
sorry, I had a primary school teacher who was a lesbian. So that's
Oh,
yeah,
so
I was
because
trying
you
to
had
make-
one lesbian primary school teacher, all of a sudden they're all lesbians.
no.
You know, my
That either-
my cousin's a primary school teacher,
They're either married
and she has a
or
boyfriend.
they're either married or lesbians. In my
Isn't it?
experience, that's my own personal lived
it's just one
experience.
of those. Oh yeah, if she's not married, she must be a lesbian then.
She had a girlfriend.
Luke is a racist.
She had a girlfriend, right?
Touch her face.
Ask her plans for the coming week. Touch her face. Yes. Ask what kind of men she likes. Run the cube routine.
Well, see, D sounds like it will be right because it's like a specific.
I want to see
thing.
touch her
Probably
face.
something from his book. You see.
Yeah, Dylan.
Come closer.
You've mentioned she has a book. Oh, he has a book.
Come back.
What are you doing?
I just wanted to touch your face.
What are you
You've got
doing?
really
Why?
What are you
soft
doing?
skin And you look like a little baby. I just wanted to kick at your boot, something like that.
That's a little unusual.
Just
No,
a bit
I don't
unusual.
Like that.
Normal. Guys don't do that to you.
No. Guys don't do that.
What do you mean you don't have a baby
I do it all
fetish?
the time. Girls love it because it's like a big compliment. You look young. You have nice skin. So touch your face.
Oh, I'm sorry. That makes me uncomfortable.
I wash my hands. If that's what you're worried about. No germs or bacteria or
He's
whatever.
predicted COVID.
Still.
He's a genius, this man.
Well,
Oh,
maybe
wow,
we
he's
should
a
not
modern
wait.
day
Definitely
Nostradamus.
too soon.
Like next time we meet, have a few drinks, and then get some face touching going on.
Is there such a thing
I
as
don't
like a
think so.
face fetish?
Sorry.
Face
Ooh.
faces.
All right.
Yeah.
He just said, "I really want to touch your face right now."
I think you can have, like,
Okay, that was a
fetishes
funny
for-
example, but in the daytime you really don't need to touch her at all. It's
It will
fine,
work
just
in the
walk
nighttime,
towards the
guys.
number and have a
Don't-
good conversation.
Well, I feel like in the nighttime, you might be a bit closer because it's darker.
As soon as the
How
sun
about that?
sets, coochie coochie coo.
Yeah, so it's got to be D because that's like a very
No,
specific thing.
I
I wanna show us.
actually don't know about that one, Michael.
Well, did anyone clock how close we are to the end?
Yeah,
so-
I think we are. I think D is unnecessary right now. I think
Yeah. Okay. Should we
A.
try A?
yeah,
That might
A,
be a good
yeah.
answer, actually. It might, because then he can try and.
Yeah, like it will be
Anyway,
good at
What are your plans for
transitioning.
the next few days.
I'm pretty busy. I have my friend is having a party tomorrow, and then this weekend I'm gonna take a train up to Vilnius.
Really? So
Where is she? Like, where is this set? So, like,
You
it's
have
train up to
free
Vilnius. Is
time,
they in like Poland?
Yeah, Poland. Yeah.
Which
Maybe
day?
on Sunday.
Sunday.
Wait, what's that thing in the
I
back?
might be free on Sunday.
Barata. I'm gonna search that.
Barato is
Well,
the
Dylan
cheese,
already searched
like
it, actually.
Think about
mozzarella
this. Have you ever texted a girl saying,
Oh,
"Can
what
you meet
country?
tomorrow?"
Sorry.
So I'm not
Italy.
in town. You say, okay, and then
Oh.
text her in a few days. Hey, can you meet tonight? Are you around?
Yeah, it's a bit
"Sorry,
weird,
I've already
actually.
got plans. Well,
So
to
from Italy
avoid
to
this kind of
Vilnius,
dumb
that's a long time.
situation when you end up not seeing her again, why not find out at the time of meeting her what her plans are for the coming week? It's very easy to find out in person and saves the need for sending loads of dumb text messages that get you rejected. So it's the correct choice.
There we go. Good stuff, Richard. Right. Suggest meeting for a drink and take a number. Say you have a few spare minutes. Invite her to make love in the restroom.
Good.
Just a few minutes. Few spare minutes. Suggest going hiking together. Take a number and say you'll be in touch. I think B would be a nice, funny answer.
Yeah. Did she say she liked hiking, by the way?
She said she
Listen,
likes
I think things are
outdoors
just going
stuff. I think.
swimmingly between us. So I've just noticed something. There's a restroom over there, right? And wait a second while I tell you my
I'm
plan.
surprised that a building this big has a
Right,
restroom.
okay.
You know.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You said you like, doing different things. So
Also,
what we're
that's a
gonna
very
do-
American way
we're
to
gonna
say
go
it
that
as well.
restroom, And I'm just gonna.
Yeah. Well, you got to
my
meet
God.
them where they're at.
No.
These Americans.
Yeah.
She's American,
I know.
so he's got to use her language.
Well, just quickly.
Yes,
briefly,
that'll entice her.
I know you're
Yes.
busy.
She might not understand if he says anything
I
else.
don't even know what to say. This is so
Well, I know
shockingly
you have to.
offensive.
I know you
It's fair
have to.
for him to
No.
speak
You can
it.
say thank you. It's gonna be great. Let's go now.
You're a pervert, and I want you to leave my
I've heard
table.
that before.
No, I'm sure you have. Really, you need to leave.
I'm gonna leave
This
the
is
table.
no, yeah.
I get it. You're a shy girl, but trust me, this is gonna be like the best 5 minutes of your
No,
entire
seriously,
life.
just-
The best
I love how he's
leave.
bragging
Get
about
lost.
like
No
5
more.
minutes.
I don't
Yeah,
want it.
That's great.
Not another word.
You do
Nope.
want.
Stop. Seriously, you're
But
you're
just-
creeping me out.
Just give me.
No, I don't.
Wait until you see what I've got
I am
here.
serious.
not-
You're
this is 22
extremely
no's yet.
creepy. I want you to leave.
We're
Extremely
at 16. We've
creepy.
still got a few more to go.
Okay, look, I've had it with you. I'm not gonna. It's like,
Okay,
oh,
just.
please.
I don't,
He's
I don't
leaving
wanna hear
her.
it.
No, I don't
I don't
want
wanna
it.
hear
No,
it.
I don't want it.
Yeah, that's the alpha move.
Lamborghini, drive it. No, I don't want it. Okay,
Go.
fine.
You're not worth it, babe.
I like it if he's just closed off and he just says, she'll be back.
Good gentleman.
Great.
True gentleman.
Yeah.
So I think,
I think hike.
yeah.
Suggest going hiking because she said she liked the outdoors, and I think
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that counts against hiking is I feel like you could say it's a bit of a like two things. One, I feel like some people might say it's a bit of a cheap date, and two, it's a bit of an involved date.
yeah. Well, who the
You know,
fuck?
maybe-
Michael,
whereas a drink's
who
a bit
the
more
fuck
casual.
cares if it's? I think it might be the right answer. Who cares if it's a good idea or not?
He goes hiking on a
Okay.
date.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but
Look, she just said she was outdoors. She liked nature. That's why I'm saying it.
yeah, okay, yeah.
Let's
We'll
go
picking-
hiking.
It reminds me of in
Look, Richard.
it reminds me of in the the CI TV show Mean Girls when they're fighting over a guy.
Yeah.
And one of them sabotages the other by telling her to wear high heels on a hiking date because it will look more attractive. And then he gets angry at her for wearing stupid shoes.
Well, I mean, she's really dumb if she took that advice, honestly.
Are you suggesting that a children's TV show called Mean Girls?
Oh, look at that!
Well,
Look, see,
it wasn't called Mean Girls, sorry.
I pick up the clues that Richard drops, and I pick them up, and I
It's
apply
almost,
them.
you know what, Luke? It almost
Mean
sounds like
Girls.
you've read his
Saying, hey,
books.
give me your number. Or, hey,
Girls in
let's go for
Love,
dinner
I think is
tomorrow.
what it's called. Sorry, not Mean
Just
Girls.
pan to my shelf, and it's just all Richard Laruna books. Yeah, that'd be
Quite coldly say goodbye and you'll be in touch. That's like some good Ryan Gosling and Drive energy.
You know what? Michael, I actually think he might say yes to that because the thing is,
Like it looks cool.
yeah, because he's not. He
Sorry, like I just read C.
give her a long, lingering handshake.
It's just really funny to me. Like I think we have to go for that one because that sounds
right,
funny.
let's go for that. It might honestly be a
Yes.
clothed answer, but
We'll
whatever.
see, yeah. For a long one.
This-
Like I hope it lasts for ages.
And you know, I guess we'll meet again soon.
Yeah.
Do some stuff. I'll message you and.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take my hand. Bye.
Okay, I hope it's not closed.
Please don't be
on.
closed, Richard. Give us another shot. Oh,
Because
Yes.
the girl allows you to touch her doesn't mean you should touch her as much as possible. We need to.
Oh, that's so
keep that
funny. A long
respect
handshake.
and
Yeah,
not
handshakes are
overstep the
so-
boundary.
oh God, it's so sexy.
The minimum is good.
Minimum's good.
Fast touches, soft, and not like that.
good. Fast and soft. Right.
Uh,
I think.
yeah, we really want to make sure we get like clothes off.
I think cold, honestly,
I
because
think
it's either
A's
right or
better.
wrong.
I think B's funny. I think it's quite funny. Right, bye.
Well, that's the
be
thing.
in
He
touch.
has said you don't want to come. I remember from the last one. He said you.
Don't want to come across too
Yeah, or
strong.
no, not strong. Like too. Like, oh, I really like you. Yeah, you want to keep your distance.
You want to
'cause,
stay
you know,
cool, don't you? I get that.
Yeah, you gotta keep a
Play-
keep a mean treat.
Play
Play
hard
hard
to
to
get. Yeah.
Maybe that's what he says in
Yeah,
his
yeah,
books.
okay. Yeah, so I think kissing could go badly.
Yeah.
I mean, like kissing could easily be actually. Now I think
Big.
about it, him sat on his own too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go for B. We'll see how it works
Okay,
out.
so
It'll
I
be
better
interesting.
going.
Let's see him doing his Ryan Gosling impression.
Okay, bye.
This one
Oh,
is
yes.
counterintuitive, but it's exactly the right answer.
I know
The
this
reason
guy
is that
too
it's
well.
too friendly.
Yeah, I
It's
can-
like,
I can
okay,
see that.
See you again soon. It's
I am
lovely
in
to
his
meet you. Really
head.
enjoyed it. See you. Bye bye. Like that. Then
That's
it
what
just
Dylan
means
wanted
that
to
she
do.
knows that
Beta
you like
move.
her. She knows you're going to message her, and she's not really thinking about it. If you do the opposite and you're kind of cold, she might think, "Hang on, did I do something wrong there at the end? Does he really like me? Will he message me? Does he wanna see
Good
me
move.
again?"
I like
I
this.
love
is
this
great.
advice.
I'm loving
Thinking
this.
about
This
you
is definitely
in the
not emotional
interim,
manipulation.
between the time when you
No,
say bye
it's-
and the time when you message her and get in touch again.
Yeah.
Oh, that is pickup artist stuff. So, hey, Casanova.
Casanova.
So anyway, guys, that was Super Seducer. Yeah, Casanova. We've got it back. So
Nice.
You know,
We're doing well. We're doing well.
to go on to the topics, I think Dylan has got a very interesting topic. You know, a topic which is sure to win him his first, or get him his first win since
Well,
5
You
out
know-
of
yeah,
10.
17 weeks.
you know what I always say. You know what my motto is. It's not about the winning. It's about the taking part. But
That is what you always say.
But speaking about winners, you know, football came home this weekend. You know, 56 years of hurt is over. You know, who cares if it's, you know, whatever. Women's football came home, but football came home because the England women's team won the Women's Euros and therefore are much better than the men's team. And I will not hear anyone say otherwise.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, the men's team could beat the women's team.
Absolutely not. I mean, the men's team got...
I mean, sorry, no, sorry. I said it the opposite way around. I accidentally said it the correct way
Jesus
around,
Christ, Michael,
which was
come
a
on.
mistake.
The men's
Come on,
team
man.
made it to a Euro final, yeah, but did they win it? No, it came Rome.
Great.
Yeah. Would you say that the England women's team are the best team, bra none?
You see, that was what I was going to speak about next. Is should we cancel Gary Lineker
Well, what
for
do you
his-
what do you think, Dylan? What do you think?
for his comments? Well, you know what?
What do
It
you
was
think?
incredibly sexist.
I actually
I-
spoke about this on stream on my main channel.
Oh, wow.
I knew that one day his poor puns would be the death of him, and like I knew that one
He's not
day,
dead, Dylan.
one day he would make a pun and it would end up getting him cancelled. So we're talking
Chloe
about that
Kelly.
iconic celebration now, where she takes off her shirt, but she's still got a bra underneath, and she's kind of,
What do you mean, still got her bra? Did you expect her not to have her bra, Dylan? Is that
well,
what you were
in
hoping?
men's football, they don't normally wear bras.
Yeah, they don't wear bras.
True.
Yeah, which I think is the real
Just
inequality
came as a
that
bit
needs
of
to be
surprise
addressed.
is all.
Well,
Men need support.
here's the thing, Dylan. Here's the thing, and I honestly, I'm going to answer.
you can see
I'm
our
going to answer
nipples.
seriously. Like Michael did on his stream. I don't know what he said actually, but for
yeah.
me, the thing is obviously on its own, like saying "oh, bra on," it's not offensive. But the fact that you would point it out, because they all wear bras, obviously below their shirts. Like you'd never point, you'd never make fun of or point out like a man and his chest if he took off his shirt. You wouldn't do that because you're used to it.
Yeah. I want to know, like, why wasn't anybody making any comments about the fact there were female linesmen and the fact that maybe women do understand the offside rule?
I mean, I think that's pretty tired.
And obviously they understand
Yeah.
that they're professional footballers. Of course, they understand the offside.
Yeah.
rule.
No, because how I saw this film recently called Bend It Like Beckham, where the woman was trying to learn the offside rule. The message I got from that film, I'm not sure if this was the message I was supposed to be getting, but the message I got is that women don't understand the offside rule.
Dylan, you're going to love our Bend It Like Beckham review when it comes out.
Yeah.
I forbid you to bend it
Yeah.
like Beckham.
That's good. Classic.
Anyway.
But yeah, we want to cancel Richard Madeley,
Madeley.
For his quite cringy comment. So he said to one of the players, Russo, did the
Oh, yeah.
if I was your dad and I asked you how you're feeling, what would you say
He
to me?
didn't say it like that.
That's exactly how he said it. Dylan nailing it as always.
Yeah, I mean,
I wish I was your
But it's
dad.
like,
Madeley-
would he say that to Wayne Rooney?
Oh, Wayne Rooney, you can call me daddy anytime. You've been a bad boy and you're going to get a spanking. Wayne Rooney.
Richard Madeley would never have a kid named Wayne, right? That is for sure. But yeah,
No,
But he
that's true.
does have a kid called Chloe. Because when he was speaking to
He does,
when he was
yes.
speaking to Chloe Kelly at the end, he said, "Well, it was nice to speak to you, Chloe, or I'll call you Coco because I've got a daughter called Chloe and I call her Coco. So lovely speaking to you, Coco."
Yeah, so he was here. Like what he was kind of getting at there is how these women have been an inspiration for young girls everywhere, and is kind of making that point by associating the name
Yes.
of this professional football player with the name of his daughter to say to his daughter, "You can do it
yes,
too."
exactly.
And I think that is beautiful.
I think overall Richard Madeley, he is he's such a weirdo, isn't he?
He's like a real life Alan Partridge. I would
Yes,
think.
that is the best. That is the best description of him.
That is actually really funny.
Yeah, basically, I feel I need to say something because, of course, what was my topic? A couple of weeks ago, if you remember.
Yes, it was that women's football is crap because it's women who play it.
And
You said it would be good if it weren't
I just
women
want
playing
to clarify. Obviously, like everyone loves this women's football team in this country. And I'm happy for them.
They are heroines.
Yeah, I watched like a minute of the final, and I have to say, they've improved since the last minute.
Just
I
a
saw
minute
few
of the
years ago.
final.
Yeah,
That's
like,
enough for you.
it. I watched more than a minute.
They've got better, Dylan.
I watched
since-
the entire final in its entirety.
No, you
I
didn't.
I did. I watched
No,
the
you
build
didn't.
up. I watched the final.
No,
I watched
you
I watched
didn't.
them after the final. I watched everything.
The point is, though, I'd like to say again, like I still think, I mean, am I going to be interested in the Vanarama South Conference League this year? No.
It's all about the actual Conference League, which York City is in.
Yes, obviously, yes. But
Which is on BT Sport as well.
Yeah, but I can appreciate, hey, it's making people very happy, to see, and, it's great for women to get involved in football, I have nothing but, respect. Well, I have nothing but respect for...
Such a beta way of saying your point, but let's hear it.
No, I'm saying I admire them for their tenacity, and I think, it's great that so many women are going to get involved. Sure, football's a great game, enjoy it. I'm just saying, to clarify on my previous point, because I feel like I need to defend myself for some reason, I just don't personally like it, and, that's nothing to do with, the women's football team. I wish them the best. There we go.
Oh, yeah, so you like it when men play it, but it's just women just don't do it for you then. Is that...
You know what, honestly...
You wouldn't say that about a
maybe
men's
Luke
football
is
team. Maybe
gay.
someone should cancel you, Luke. World Cup 2022, that's this year. Maybe it will come home. from
No,
Qatar.
No, we've got Gareth Southgate fucking
No,
managing.
exactly.
You know?
I'll tell you what though, because it's about. There's a point. I think Arsene Wenger said that he reckons like in the near future, like some women will start managing football teams, like men's football teams.
I mean, yeah,
Like,
probably.
Could
I mean,
it happen?
again,
Like the England women's manager, I can't remember what she's called. She seems like just because she won the last Euros as well with Netherlands.
exactly.
I think
mean,
she'd
obviously,
be a better manager than Gareth Southgate, to be honest with you.
yeah, honestly, yes. The fundamentals, of course.
I'm not even like.
No, I'm not joking. I believe that 100%. Fucking anyone would be better than Gareth Southgate. Yes, and of course she's very successful. Of course, the fundamentals of the game are the same. It's just played to a different level. But yeah, so yeah, sure, give her the job. Also, one thing I really hate was how whenever the England men's team play, there's a load of middle class cunts who don't really watch football who chime in on Twitter. Michael, whenever.
Yes.
Whenever England, the men's team play, and it's like, shut the fuck up. You don't have a clue what you're talking about. That was that, like, on steroids with the women's game.
Yeah,
like,
but I think you're right, because like Ian Wright gave a really passionate speech after they won, like about how people need to go and watch the WSL now, and everything. But
yeah, sure.
I think I think this has been really big for women's football, but I think they're gonna have a bit of a step back.
I'm just not gonna watch.
It will.
Yeah,
exactly.
Just,
but if you're not going to watch, then it's not going to change.
No, but I'm not. I didn't watch the final anyway, Dylan. That's the thing. 17 million people tuned in, and of those 17 million,
so
yeah,
I have to watch women's football then, since I was one of those 17 million.
That is the deal, Dylan.
You have to watch a minute of it, which I think translates to one match. If I have to watch the entire season.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's rate Dylan's topic then.
Yeah, I mean, it was fine. It was a topic. It was relevant. Was it hilarious?
Well,
no. Was it interesting?
We had some jokes, and
yes.
I have a visual to bend it like bacon.
just for that voice crack, I'll give you a 7.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'll give you a 7 as well. Fuck it, because I talked for a bit, so.
It'd be unfair to give you. For us to talk.
Yeah, no, but I thought you were gonna have some hilarious takes. You didn't really, honestly. I thought.
Well,
know. Hey, can I say this? This is my take. I don't think that. I think that the entire team was trans.
Great.
I think they didn't want to. I think that's why the quality improved.
Yeah, honestly, again.
And I think they just wanted to. They wanted to keep it a secret. It's all a psyop.
You should see him on this morning. Oh me, oh my.
Okay, well that's staying in.
Dylan's trying to get out of that. Dylan was attracted to trans women.
Oh, right, okay.
Right, okay, so my topic's up next, and I enjoyed my topic, I have to say. So it's about a Netflix show that has been all the rage, Dylan. Well, don't worry, I'll catch you up. Which is of course called Dating on the Spectrum.
Okay. I think I've heard about this show.
Okay.
I feel like my fiance might have mentioned it before.
Oh, right.
And been enthused by it.
Good.
So,
That's good. So, obviously, this show is about a bunch of autistic people dating. So I popped it on to get some advice. Yeah,
good.
But seriously, I was watching, and I did think at one point, like, what is the point of the show? Or, who is this show for? Is it for me or Michael? The version of Michael when he laughed at Rosie Jones, or whatever she's called.
That's her name.
Yes. So I'm going to focus. Thank you, Dylan. I'm going to focus on 2 cases today. So, which I saw on the show. So first up is Abby and David. I'll send a picture of them.
Actually, they look pretty normal.
Abby and David.
I mean, he's staring off into the middle distance, and she is she kind of looks normal. Like she's just, but like obviously like she's kind of just staring off away.
Yes.
It kind of looks like she's going like.
She's about to act today.
She is pretty thick, which is.
And do you like
it's a bit like Rain Man. Life is like Forrest Gump. Life is like a box of chocolates.
Well, yeah, he really likes his chocolates, as David.
Because he's fat.
Because he's fat.
Okay. Right. Anyway, so great. So Abby and David visit a wildlife sanctuary, and I just found part of their conversation funny. I don't know if you will, but I don't know. I did. I like this section because Abby really can't take a hint.
Favorite bird?
I love all birds.
Do you like storks?
Mm-hmm.
Herons?
Yes.
But you like falcons?
Yes.
Pelicans?
Yes.
Parrots?
Yes.
Me too.
She can't. He said he liked all birds. Yeah.
Just wants to
I
check
actually- I
though,
really
because
do
he
like
might
that.
not like. What about crows? That's the real question.
What about
Yeah.
crows?
Does anyone
Yeah.
like crows?
This is like the Red Dwarf thing. Everyone knows the Red Dwarf thing, where it's like everybody's dead. And he's like, what? Even Bill? Everybody's dead, Dave.
Yeah.
Even Tim? Everybody's dead, Dave.
Yes, I know. So, just one last bit from this clip here.
Cats?
I am a cat person.
Oh, I like how he says this word. Yes.
This is so fun.
Yes.
Okay. Is that-
Fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Play it again.
Fun.
Yes. I love.
He loves it. So, and I want to play now a second bit of audio. So, the worker at the sanctuary, she brings out an owl to look at, and again, pay attention to what they start doing when they see the owl.
Hi, Owl. Guys, is he a mean owl? She is actually very nice. Now, these guys
That's good.
Right. The great thing there is, obviously, you can see or you can hear they start hooting. But obviously, the show
Yes.
cuts away after a couple of seconds of hooting, which means they could have just been doing.
Implying that they,
Yes.
yes, they did it for
They could have been
ages.
doing it for like 5 minutes. Yeah. So yeah. So we'll just continue with this
types of owls in the world.
because I think it's
I
great
think
content.
owl.
What do you think?
Seems gentle. What do you like to do for fun? Oh, so they don't speak
when you're
human.
turning your head, we have
I don't know if
7
that was a
neck
joke or
bones.
not, but-
These guys have 14, so they have twice as many as us.
Now you hear the silence there. So obviously, they were told the facts about the owl's neck, and then they
Yeah.
did this, and I'm going to send it to you in the Skype chat. This is how they reacted. And again, I'm not trying to make fun of them. I'm just trying to make fun of the fact that Netflix put this on their show.
Oh, yeah. That's fun.
So they were.
They both tried to move that. Well, to be fair, I think
they
I
were
would too,
straining their
not
necks
gonna
trying
lie.
to copy the owl. But I do love the look of the owl in this picture. Like it seems
Like I'm the only normal person here.
yeah, he's like turning to the camera like in The Office, like I can't believe I'm stuck with these guys trying to copy me. It's just like Jim and Dwight in The Office, wouldn't you say?
No, yeah. Like there's kind of like that aspect of the classic looking towards the camera
like,
thing. Yeah, I do
stuck
like that. Like, are you seeing this?
Yeah, they're fucking. You can't strain your neck properly, you twats. But yeah, one more guy after this, which is James, who I really like. I think James has got a lot of charisma. So I'm going to send you a picture of James in the chat.
Okay. Do you ever like? I wonder who the sexiest autistic guy is.
Well, maybe it's this guy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because I'm kind of interested. I think that's like an autistic bodybuilder.
Do you think?
I think that James looks lovely.
James is great. I think actually he's the second most sexy on the show. We'll get to the sexiest later, but yeah, this is some again great,
That's his,
great audio.
That's his finished face. You know what I mean?
Yes. So James was asked what he sees in a woman, and here is the clip of that.
Can you describe your ideal partner? I would like a woman who is similar to me, but not an exact copy, obviously. I wouldn't expect to find a woman who is a radiant, unearthly beauty, but obviously I want a woman who is still fairly attractive, a woman who is attractive to the point that when I see her, I do not feel a desire to avert my gaze, and a
High-
woman who is
high standards.
who is very big on hygiene and well-groomed. I don't think that's asking too much, is it? I hope not.
So yeah, do you think that's asking too much?
No, yeah, I think he's being pretty reasonable. He just doesn't want to have to avert his eyes in disgust.
Yeah. You say blessed, Dylan. Do you find this cute? Do you?
Each to their own. It's a saying that I always say to people is you do you, and
Okay.
that's what I'd say to him.
Well, anyway, the last guy on the show is, I think, the cherry on top. So I'm going to put him in the chat right now. And yeah, this guy, you thought maybe James was good looking. How about this guy?
Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, dolphins are so adorable.
Get out of my shop.
I could have seen that one coming.
Oh, dolphins are so adorable.
The joke is that he's
Indian. Yeah. So yeah, he's chatting.
You got autists in India.
Yeah, it's crazy. Imagine someone who's like mentally challenged who's Indian. Yeah.
This is a really good argument for vaccines. This show, because think of all the entertainment we get from it.
So obviously, Dylan, you think it's heartwarming and charming, and
I think it's very, very sweet.
Very sweet. Yes. See, here's the thing. Like, I've watched a bit of it, and I tried to show you some clips. Again, I wasn't trying to make fun of them. I was just trying to say like what's on this show, and I don't know. It feels like the bits they included, they were almost trying to make fun of them.
I don't know. Yeah, to me it does seem like it is kind of exploitative.
Yeah.
Like I don't really I kind of always feel that about the Undateables too.
Yeah.
Just like it seems to me like people aren't really like there is an aspect of just like gawking at. It's basically the modern day freak show. We're no better than P.T. Barnum.
That's what I said. Was thinking. Yeah. Is it just a case of lol? Look at this freak show. I don't know. I mean, look. Obviously, dating on a spectrum. It's good that people on the spectrum date. It's good, but I think some of the moments captured and were very interesting. But anyway, Dylan, I don't think you're going to give me a high rating because you didn't find this funny, did you?
No, it was a dating show, so you get. I was going to give you a 7. I thought it was quite a good topic.
Okay, so you're giving me a 7.
Yeah,
which is less than you.
No, you know what, Luke? I'm going to give you an 8.
Yeah,
because I think that it was quite funny.
Yeah.
Like the pictures, all of that.
Yeah, exactly. Good. Yeah, but fucking better than Dylan's topic for sure. So yeah, I'm gonna give myself an 8 as well. Sorry, Dylan. Yeah, good for me. Yes, which means
that's cute.
Which means I'm in the lead by 1. But can Michael steal it this week? Michael,
maybe get a high rating from me, Michael.
Yes. So I could have spoken about the fact that I stayed in a hotel run by gay people. But nothing really came from that, except for the fact I'm quite sure they stole my chamomile tea.
It'd be really funny if you said, apart from I think they may have raped me. But
yeah, they bumped me. No, I didn't get raped, which would have been funny. I did get sunburnt, which is like being raped by the sun. However, what I do want to talk about, the gay people who went to my school, and you know what, let's use their first names, because realistically, who's going to find them?
Dylan.
So, the first one I want to tell you...
I'm coming for you.
Dylan's going to find his gay. So the first gay I would like to tell you about is called Prabdeep.
Prabdeep.
And here's the thing about... So this is the one story about Prabdeep. So Prabdeep was gay. He was pretty effeminate. He was pretty prancy.
Did he like to get deep into boys?
And here's the thing. So one time, one of my friends... I was hanging out, just in a general kind of capacity.
Great.
And
Sounds
one of my
really
friends had so Walker's kind of introduced these kind of new different crisps, and one of the crisps they introduced was lamb curry. And I remember he was eating it and he went, "Hey, Prabdeep, lamb curry," like that. And then Prabdeep was like, "Oh, fuck off." But the thing is, for a minute, it was kind of weird because I took a while to adjust and realize what had happened, because I was like, oh yeah, Prabdeep's Indian. And the reason why is because sometimes it feels like when someone's obviously one kind of marginalized group, you kind of forget that they're another member. So I was like, because I knew Prabdeep was gay, and it's for a minute I kind of just didn't I kind of forgot that you could be gay and Indian.
Gay, so
I was just oh well, he's gay. So I was
I think India would like to forget that as well.
Yeah, exactly. So it's but yeah, so it's kind of in a way I almost thought it was kind of wild, knowing that this guy was so obviously gay, that the only instance I ever encountered of somebody making fun of him was for being Indian, and also in a very lazy way of just being "Hey, Prabdeep,
that is so Indian."
Look,
if that was at my school, that I wouldn't like that. That was too low effort.
So number 2 was a guy called Joe, and the only thing about Joe that matters is that I'm pretty sure Joe was attracted to me. And I say that because here's the thing. So Joe was the gay best friend of somebody who was my girlfriend. But I don't know, I just kind of feel he was very enthusiastic about the relationship. And I feel he just might have been vicariously trying to kind of act as if he was dating me, because it was just he'd always laugh when I told because you know how usually it'd be if you're a guy, you tell a joke and then the girl who you're like into or is into you or whatever would like laugh even though it's not funny. Like that, those are the rules. But instead, I would say it, and my girlfriend would stare at me with cold, dead eyes, and then Joe would go,
You're so funny.
"Oh, Michael, you're so funny."
Is this just your? Is just your ego? Like you're misremembering?
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, it could be my ego. And then she broke up with me, and I would like to think that's also because she couldn't
Joe
handle
fucked her.
Joe's
just
like,
plot
yeah,
twist.
getting in there.
Oh yeah, Joe. Oh, that's it. Maybe actually he wasn't gay this whole time. Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't really have a story of a gay person in my school.
Yeah.
I remember once. There was.
Oh no. So Luke doesn't have any gay people.
No, there was
There's no
this
gays.
kid.
That's so homophobic.
There was.
Yeah, Luke. I didn't realize you refused to go. I didn't realize you went to a
Trying to make a
Catholic
joke.
school.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's just end this.
No, tell the joke.
I was this kid called Ben, and I think he was gay because, I think I caught him one time, getting fucked up the arse by the PE teacher.
Okay.
And,
Did consent to this? Because
yeah,
Did he?
I mean, I don't know. I just thought it was none of my business, but.
That's
It
an
kind of
attitude,
is none of your business. If you kind of like go in somewhere and you see two people fucking, I feel like you just kind of. It's none of my business.
Yeah.
As long as as long as they're,
I mean, it's not your job. It's the school's job.
as long as,
Honestly,
as long as they're consenting, they both consent to the action. I think, and it's clear.
Yeah,
that
he was 8 at the time. Because
I also like to imagine that Luke is actually Luke has like done that thing where you kind of I think it's called like depersonalizing when you deal with a traumatic event. So Luke's like he's going to be talking to a therapist. It's going to be like slowly revealed that Ben is
I just
Luke.
I just said at school, not high school, so that's what allowed me to say it was 8. But obviously, I made that.
Well,
up.
I feel like at 8 you probably can't consent to stuff like that. Like,
Oh really, Dylan? Do you think that?
like-
Wow.
That's a controversial take.
I'm just saying there should be more safeguards before you stick your dick in someone's ass.
Why, Dylan? Why?
Well, 'cause
Yeah.
I imagine. I don't know.
It's
I've
more-
not,
it's
not
more
something I've
difficult.
experienced, but I feel like it's probably more painful and it's probably more you're more likely to get
Yeah,
AIDS
but-
from it.
That is true.
Or-
I'm more likely
You're
to
not
get
more
AIDS
likely to
from
get
it.
AIDS. You're not more likely to get AIDS from it. It's just gay men have AIDS at a higher
Or
rate.
monkeypox.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you are likely to get
Yeah,
monkeypox. That's true.
Right, Michael.
Yes, so we'll do part 2.
Right, okay, Dylan, can I have a rating for Michael, please?
A 9.
So yeah, I'm happy with it, and I'm going to give it an 8.
Yeah, I think 8 is good, and that gives Michael a win because how many? I can't do maths. What does that put you on? 25. So join us next week for gay movie parodies, and goodbye. And yeah, I think we can all conclude from this episode of Super Seducer, and I'll talk about women's football that we respect women.
We do respect women. We do.
Respect women.
Bye.
You can't
Bye.
spell women without men.